Hi, everybody. It's Trevor Hammond here with Sierra Pacific Mortgage, and welcome to part 2 of our college funding series. As a parent, I decided to record this 3-part series to help all of us parents or future parents to begin the process of planning to help our children afford a college education. So if you haven't already watched part 1, please do so, because that really sets the stage for if you're a homeowner or you will be a homeowner when you decide to also start saving for your children's college education. It's so important that you integrate your home loan strategy, how you borrow and repay your mortgage and manage your home equity and your house proactively. You integrate those into your college savings goals as well. They are definitely tied together. So go back and watch that one. For this one, let's dive in, because we are going to now talk in part 2 about what does college cost. All right, so we've got to think about the fact that it's far beyond tuition. There's room and board as well. There's books, there's fees, there's insurance, there's transportation costs, etc. So it really can add up quickly. Here is a graph comparing college costs as of today per the College Board. And you can see here on the screen, move my face over a little bit, the average 4-year public in-state right now is costing just over $21,000 per year. So over 4 years, that's almost $86,000. And then you move up to out-of-state average costs, and that can add up over 4 years to almost $136,000 on average. And then all the way up to a 4-year private education could cost close to $170,000. So you see why we need to start saving early and as much as possible if this is a goal. Because the other thing working against us as parents is that the average costs of college have been going up by roughly 5% per year for the past 10 years. So think about this. If you were to have a newborn today and want to pay for all of their college 18 years from now for a 4-year in-state public school, it would cost around $222,000. That's a lot of money. And that's assuming, of course, the 5% annual increase. So the first step really is decide how much you believe that you would like to contribute or pay for your college education for your children. Is it all of it? Is it a quarter of it? Is it half of it? Because the reality is there are other resources. There's financial aid, grants, student loans. Your child could work part or full-time all the way through college. They could work during the summers to supplement some of the costs. And then there's supplemental help from other family members, which we will talk more about in part 3 of this series. Now, here is a great calculator that I wanted to share with you that I've really enjoyed using. It's quick, it's simple. Let's dive right in. I'll click on this. It's at bigfuture.collegeboard.org. So if you watch this a couple times, you can see the link up here. But it's a very simple calculator. It starts with, if you know it, if you already know what school you're trying to save for and your children are going to be attending, go ahead and put today's annual cost in there. If not, this drop-down menu makes it really easy. I can pick a 4-year public in-state school of $21,447, which coincides with that last chart I showed you. I'm going to assume college will continue to go up at 5% per year. I'm going to assume that my child will get through it in 4 years. And I am going to also decide that I want to pay for 50% of the costs. All right, so the next step is how many years until my child is going to go off to college? Let's assume I have a 10-year-old, and so I have 8 years until he or she goes off to school. Let's also assume that I have about $5,000 already saved or earmarked for college. And I believe that where I'm going to be saving this money, I think I can earn on average 6% per year with that money along the way. Now be sure to consult with your investment advisor around that on where you're storing those dollars and what kind of rate of return you can expect and plan for. And I'm going to also assume that I can continue contributing $250 per month into that bucket of money. All right, and now I'll click See Results. And it nicely graphs it out for me. But down here is the real bottom line that I feel is so helpful. I will have an estimated shortfall of almost $30,000 based on what I put in earlier. And it also tells me that I would need to increase the amount you save each month to $489. Remember, I put in $250 as what I could save, or I need to adjust my savings goals. All right, maybe I just can't afford to pay for half of a 4-year in-state public school based on today's prices. All right, so I have a choice, but this is very helpful because if I cannot go find an extra almost $250 per month, then I do need to adjust my savings goals, or maybe talk to family about how they might be able to help, or talk to my investment advisor about other options. But going back to the first episode I recorded for you, this is where your home loan strategy integrates with all of this. And I talked about competing intentions and opportunity cost. For example, if you're on a 15-year mortgage and that's taken up all of your extra cash flow, then that might be competing with your goal to save for your children's college education and pay for half of it. All right, versus a 30-year mortgage or even a 20 or 25-year mortgage, where it suddenly frees up an extra $250, and now we're able to save enough to achieve our goal. All right, so I will go back to the presentation, and I want you to take action. All right, our mortgage efficiency checkup is designed to review this with you and for you, because properly managing your house, your mortgage, the home equity in your house, having a strategy can really play a big role in your ability to afford to help your children pay for a college education. So take action, schedule a 15-minute checkup with your preferred mortgage advisor on our team. If you don't remember their contact information, or you don't have someone on our team yet and you're seeing this video, just email borrowsmart@spmc.com and we will connect you. All right, I hope this has been beneficial. Please feel free to share with anybody else that is a parent that is trying to figure out how to help their children pay for college, that this could bring some value. Take care and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.